Here I am. Okay, so this is right where we left off yesterday. I believe the demons have started wandering around. They are really difficult to kill compared to everything else that we've been fighting with, but they shouldn't be too bad. We should be okay. I don't see myself dying a whole lot, hopefully.
Now that I had begun to learn their true significance, I regarded the pillar's destruction with a new, enlightened sense of horror. And I questioned now whether Kain's simple refusal, his mere ambition, could truly have caused such devastation. I felt that some darker influence was at work here.
Yeah, it does. It's a good name.
I discerned the spirit of Ariel, bound here now for more than a century.
Forever am I bound, hope abandoned, my spirit tethered to this place. What destroyed the circle could not touch me, for I was newly dead and beyond harm's reach. I alone was spared the descent into madness, and Kain alone was spared the pain of death. When Nephra's poison seized Kain even in the safety of the womb, much more than just his destiny was lost. All of Nosgoth lost balance. Consider us now, both of us less than we once were. I, pure but insubstantial, and Kain, terribly real, but corrupted.
Your imprisonment here has deranged you, spirit. You fixate on Kain because you believe he is the tether that binds you here. We both know he is not the author of your agony. The pillars were subverted by dark forces, invited by the Guardians themselves. The more I learn of your circle, the more I see a tangle of nested manipulations.
Kain handed them their victory. They sought to topple the pillars, and he was their willing instrument.
Or was he their unwilling pawn? Would it blunt your wrath to know that Kain's dilemma was calculated to bring the pillars down, regardless of the choice he made? And that the devastation would have been even greater had he chosen the path you would prescribe for him?
Oh, you are a subtle, deceitful creature. But your clever arguments do not absolve Kain. He must die for the pillars to be restored. There is no other way.
Then consider this more ominous possibility. What if Kain's death does not restore the pillars? Consider that it may simply be too late, that this world may be beyond redemption, and that you may be bound here eternally.
Oh. Hello.
Why do you hound me, demon? You can see that I am captive here. Show me some mercy.
Like the mercy you showed your fellow Guardians when you set Kain on them? Or the mercy you showed Kain when you kept him ignorant of his destiny while you used him as the scourge of the circle? Or perhaps like the mercy you showed your beloved Nephra when you made him Kain's first kill?
You are cruel. Why do you torment me?
I'm merely looking for answers, Ariel. Ah, very well. I'll leave you in peace. But know this about you and this purgatory from which you long to escape. You're merely at the threshold.
She dropped the black dress? She did! I have to admit, I think that she looks good in both. The black dress was nice though. It was nice. But it looks like they gave her exactly the same dress but just in white, so I don't know if it was supposed to just look dirty and not actually look like it's black. It's weird. But in Blood Omen she was also wearing like a white dress, so yeah, I don't really know what happened there. Don't really know what happened. Unless she can get changed. I mean, she's a ghost, but... maybe that doesn't mean that she has limited wardrobe. Holy shit, he's a big fella. No, no, no. I don't think I can do this. Run and poke. Run and poke. Okay, the running and poking is not working. Is he sending fish after me? What the hell? No, I don't like it. He's got range. He's got range. Is that where I'm supposed to be going? That red dot? Oh yeah, through the swamp. Okay, yeah, through the swamp. Never mind, never mind. Never once opened that map? Well, you know what? I've just opened it, and if anything, I feel more confused, so it's probably a good thing that you didn't. Can't see you right now, but if you could talk to me and do it do it in the style of Gandalf? Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. Hold on. You know when you go to do something and then your brain just wipes out all knowledge of it ever? Well, that just happened. And the only thing that's stuck in my head is you shall not pass. So wherever you are right now, you have to stand still. Good luck. Squiddles.
Raziel, the
yes, you do.
failed assassin. You had Kain at your mercy, but lacked the courage to fulfill the act. And now you see the wasteland wrought by the tyrant's hand, by his selfish decision to preserve his own life, even when it meant sacrificing the whole world. This is the fate of Nosgoth, as long as Kain remains alive.
An ironic condemnation, given this guilty scene. One would think you'd torn down the pillars single-handedly. What are you trying to obliterate as you drag your loathsome body through this chamber? And why, as Nosgoth descends into madness and misery, do you appear to thrive? Things in this world, I am learning, are rarely what they seem. You, apparently, are no exception.
I am the engine of life, the source of Nosgoth's very existence. I am the hub of the wheel, the origin of all life, the devourer of death.
Or maybe you're just hungry. Could it be as simple as that? Wouldn't that be poetic irony? The great adversary of the vampires turns out to be the biggest parasite of them all.
Do not test my patience, Raziel. I made you, and I will unmake you if I become so inclined.
As your agent, I am beyond death.
There are fates worse than death, Raziel.
Oh, I see you now as you truly are. A cancer. A spooling parasite burrowed deep in the heart of this world.
Go now. Play out your pitiful rebellion and take your place among the destroyed, the used, and the damned. But know this. You are mine for eternity. You have always been, and will always be, my soul Reaver.
Okay, right, so we're definitely turning on the squid. Okay, I didn't realize I was that close to death, but here we are. No, no. No, 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 no. You're gonna stand there and I'm gonna go over here. And you're gonna think about what you did. I feel like he's gotten more tentacles since the last time that we saw him. He probably hasn't, and it might just be my imagination, but Yeah, I just feel like there's more of him down here. Please kill him quickly. Good. How can he glide with those tattered things? So he should be able to fly. Like if they didn't rip the bones out, then he should be able to. But apparently he just grabs a hold of them and uses them like a kite. And just floats on down. The hell is that? Oh no, no, I don't like it.
The time streaming device contained therein offered my only prospect of journeying back into Nosgoth's early history. Unless I discovered some means of breaking the seal, I was condemned to be stranded here eternally.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna go to the other realm in a minute though. I just... Oh, hello. No, 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 no. Just stand there like a weird thing again. Okay. Oh! I didn't even know he was firing at me! This part of the game is very different to the first part. I feel like my life is hanging in the balance all the time. See? I'm even getting killed by humans. Humans! They're not very polite, these people, huh? They just refer to Raziel as it all the time.
Here I discovered the quaint hamlet of Ushtenheim, now long abandoned and collapsing into ruin. Legend claimed that Yanos Ordon terrorized its villagers until the Sarafan hunters ferreted him out and destroyed him. If there was any truth to the old tales, the lair of the infamous vampire could not be far away.
I can't tell if this is the way that we came from or if this is the way that we're going. I think that's where I came from. And then I jumped down and I fought with them. Well, there's a guy up that way. Let's go that way.
This edifice was clearly not crafted by human architects. As the figure beneath the balcony silently attested, these were the Ares of winged beings. Undoubtedly, I stood before the mountain refuge of the legendary Yanos Ordon, but the entire sanctuary lay in ruin, collapsed under the force of some ancient cataclysm. As I suspected, the time streamer's deception ensured that I was centuries too late to unearth anything of consequence here. With nothing behind me but the wasteland I had traversed, I resolved to press on and explore these canyons further.
We're doing an explore. Brace yourselves.
Oh no. Every time you turn up, something monumental and terrible happens. I don't think I have the stomach for it.
No drama this time, Raziel.
You are persistent, crossing time like this to follow me. Still waiting for that coin of yours to land on its edge.
I'm biding my time. I see that Mobius has played a little trick on you.
Yes. He clearly doesn't want me to meet this Yanos Ordon.
Perhaps. Or maybe he merely hoped that it would harden your heart against me, to see this wasteland which I single-handedly authored.
My heart doesn't need hardening, Kain. If I even suspected that destroying you would make any difference, I would do it this instant.
I knew you'd see through them, Raziel. Yanos is indeed the key to your destiny, but you'll need to find your own way back into Nosgoth's past. Make no mistake though, Raziel. You and I are now in great danger. We are irritants here. Malevolent forces are being marshaled to eliminate us.
You talk as though we're allies.
Regardless of your sentiments, Raziel, in their eyes, we are.
Well, they're certainly trying to eliminate you, Kain. There can be no doubt of that. I am assaulted relentlessly with demands for your demise. Whatever it is that you're plotting, they're scared to death of you. As for me, I suspect they made a grave error when they allowed my unique resurrection. I don't think they know how to destroy me.
You mustn't underestimate them, Raziel.
And who exactly is this diabolical they to which we keep referring? If there's some grand conspiracy going on, the right hand doesn't appear to know what the left is doing. Even Mobius seems to be caught out at every turn.
Mobius is a puppet, Raziel. Haven't you realized that yet? That's the sweetest irony in all of this. Nosgoth, great manipulator, is their plaything. But the ones pulling the strings haven't shown their faces yet.
They don't like us unwriting their carefully choreographed history, though, do they?
You must understand, Raziel, we haven't unwritten history, we've merely rewritten it. The future flows around our petty actions, finding the path of least resistance, while admitting only the slightest alterations. This is the reshuffling you felt when you refused to kill me. And remember, Raziel, we are irritants in this regard as well. History will not allow the introduction of a paradox.
And if events cannot be reshuffled to accommodate the change?
It is the irritant who's expelled. Bear in mind that this may be exactly the outcome our enemies are trying to provoke. We must tread very carefully.
Oh, don't fly or glide or anything with your Ariel. Just sink like a rock. I kinda do like it when Kain and Raziel are getting along. I mean, they're not necessarily getting along right now, but they're sort of... They're less hostile towards each other than what they were at the beginning of the game.
There's one!
Hell no! Hell no! Hell no! No! I want out! I choose life! What in the hell? Okay, for the record, I killed him before I died. I killed him, okay? I win. I won that fight. Have I ever played Half-Life 1? No. No. I've never played Half-Life. Any of them. Oh, you dumbass. When you pull out the wings, that's what they're there for. I like Raziel, but sometimes he just... I'm gonna have to check my controller in a second. I'm mashing the button and he's just like... Wings? I don't have those. Yeah, it's fine. Oh my god, you... Have I got the controller the right way up? That depends on who you ask. Oh, I found the way to go. Don't hurt me. Get the checkpoint. Oh, that's why I died. There's an eyeball. There's an eyeball. Okay, nice. Can we use the eyeball for our advantage? I don't think that we can. Just kill him. There's no music or anything, I'm just dancing because I'm kind of happy. I've had cookies and I've got Dr. Pepper.
The scenes I discovered here were unambiguous.
Oh.
This race of winged beings, the architects of the pillars and the creators of the Reaver, were Nosgoth's first vampires. Their bloodthirst appeared to be a curse, inflicted upon them by their vanquished enemies. These images confirmed the truths that Kain had divulged to me, but I had been too incredulous to accept. I struggled in vain to see how the pieces fit together, how Kain intended to escape the dilemma of his destiny, and what role he had plotted for me, and why Mobius and the dark powers with which he seemed to be allied were so desperate to see Kain dead, and so intent on me being the instrument of his execution.
What do you think Raziel smells like? Do you think he smells bad? Mothballs? Regret? What a question! I don't know why it came to mind. I don't know why. Sometimes you wonder how bad horror games would smell. Yeah, I do that as well. Like if I'm playing Silent Hill and I'm wandering around and I'm looking at all like the rust and stuff, yeah, I wonder what it's gonna smell like. Can't tell where my hair ends and my shirt begins. This is all hair, and then the rest of it is shirt. There is nice now that you know where it is. It's getting really long, and I want to keep growing it. I want to keep growing it. So then when people find my channel, they're like, oh, this girl's really weird, but she has nice long hair. Okay, give me a second to look around, because we're entering puzzle time, and I'm not the best puzzle person, like, at all. I think this is normal Reaver. I think this is light Reaver, and this is dark Reaver, right? We go the light way first. Lemon Reaver, yeah, that's the one. There's a guy. How do I sacrifice him? I don't know, but why does that look like a giant set of nostrils or something up there? Are they gonna suck his soul out? I did it! Oh my god, he doesn't suck! Well, he does, but I mean, not at flying. Or gliding, technically. How his outfit looks like Robin got hit by a bus? What, and the bus just drove off with his pants? Like, what? Oh, and blew up. Oh, okay. When you say that part, yeah, okay. I'm with you. No, don't kill me. It's open, it's open, it's open. It's closed, it's closed, it's closed. What the hell do I do? What? Go on, zap it then. Nice. Well done, you did your job, excellent. Okay, now we're over here. There's the eye. Blind it. and pop this in the thing. And then run like hell, because these things don't seem to last forever. And it's dark. It's really dark. What the hell? What are they doing to him? Not really something that you want to see when you walk into a room. I can't... Oh. There we go. It's blue! Am I going for the blue one, or... Oh no, I'm probably taking this to the wrong one. But it's dripping, run faster! You got drip. What a lot of bloody drip. Eat it. Or not. Don't eat it. It's his. Oh my god, run away. Carrying the nuclear ball like it's a baby. Well, it was dripping. Not the babies tend to drip, but you know what I mean. Okay, I think we're doing the darkness one next. Oh! Okay, it's fine. For some reason I thought that was gonna land on his head and crush him. But he's fine, he's good. Oh, I got up here, but I don't have the right one. We're dropping the tomato sauce everywhere. Look at all this wind that he's made. Ooh.
As the Reaver drained the forge of its vital energy, the tempest receded. I recovered myself and paused to admire my newly forged weapon, now imbued with the elemental power of air. Thus armed, I hoped that I now finally possess the means to escape this wasted land.
You use it after swimming? What, to like blow dry him? So this should mean that we can get into that other time streaming room or whatever it's called, right? Because Because we walked past it earlier and he was like, oh, I don't know how to get in there. Yep, looks effective.
This elemental Reaver I discovered had the power to obliterate barriers that were cracked or compromised. At last, I had the means to open that ruined time-streaming chamber I discovered so long ago in the swamp. Now, perhaps, I could leave this wasteland and return to an era when Yanos Ordon still lived.
No, we're not going there. We're not going to start calling it the Fort Reaver. We can't.
I had no choice but to act purely on blind faith. There was no way to tell what era this device was tuned to, and I had neither the knowledge nor the means to set the machine myself. I hesitated only briefly. Then, throwing the switch, I hurled myself into oblivion and relinquished my will to the hand of fate.
There we go. We jumped through time again.
Beyond all hope and against all probability, it seemed that the device had unerringly delivered me to the era I sought.
Back.
For these were Sarafan banners, and these vampires apparently the victims of their crusade. The coincidence seemed too convenient to naively ascribe to fate. But whether my opportune arrival had been orchestrated by Mobius or some other influence, I didn't know.
Yeah, we've definitely gone back.
If Yanos Ordon still lived, I would find him. But I was wary of further deception and resolved to tread carefully.
So first thing that I'm noticing is there doesn't seem to be any more demons, so that's good, right? That's what we want. We want a demonless place.
For all the butchery of Mobius's crusade, this massacre was somehow more chilling. The killing fields of the Sarafan betrayed a kind of orderly ruthlessness, the cold-blooded righteousness of the true believer.
So this is the same... Oh dear.
By all that is holy!
Here at last, in the flesh, I beheld my former brothers in arms, the warrior priests of the Sarafan Order, their lives devoted solely to the annihilation of the vampire plague. And while I confess, I felt a twinge of longing, a pang of grief for what I had believed was my lost virtue, I regarded them now with none of the reverence I formerly felt. For I had seen the human face of the vampires, and now I beheld the monstrousness of these men.
We're going in.
Free your soul, demon! Free your soul, demon!
Well, the good thing is they all attack you at once. Yep, that's great. No, you horrible sod. We're getting a bit of a close-up. I don't know if he's hitting him or what. I can't seem to move the camera. There we go. What do I remember his face as? A face. With the black lips and he has really, really long hair at the back, but it is pretty much the same as what it looks like here at the front. He has quite a pointed nose. But he also has very mature features. But in the game, he's very, pixelated. Yeah, I suppose that's the best word for it. He's sort of... His face is limited by the graphics. That's a new insult, by the way, if anybody needs a new insult. Go up to somebody and say your face is limited by the graphics. Don't actually do that. That's kind of mean. In fact, that's really mean. Don't do that. There's a fireball lady, and she's making my life miserable. Gotta poke you with this sword. Yeah, you better run. Poking you. Come back. Ah, have that. Horrible cow.
After my long journey, I finally stood on the threshold of enlightenment. For here was Yanos Ordon's mountain retreat, intact and unblemished. The upheaval that would one day topple this ancient edifice had not yet occurred. And while I had no certainty that Yanos still lived, this scene boded well, for I presumed that the collapse of the retreat must have followed the ancient vampire's demise. There was only one obstacle. How to reach the balcony suspended at that maddening height, so far beyond my reach. For this was the architecture of winged creatures. The tattered ruins of my wings were of no use. I would need to devise some other means into that mountain.
Okay, we're here. I remember this one. This is the one with soup. Look, there's soup everywhere, and we have to be careful not to spill it, I think. We did it, chat. We did. Can we all just take a moment to really appreciate how I found the way to go underwater? Unlike in the first game where it took me about 2 hours. Massive progress. Massive. Come on. Can't count how many times in my life I wish I knew a skilled soup mover. Well, now you do. Now you do. Take that out. Grab this. The soup container. Fill it with soup. This is cold soup, by the way. Just in case anybody was wondering. Oh my god, it's tomato soup. It is. Put the soup in here. See? Soup stairs. I think you made your gazpacho wrong. Yeah, that's what happens if you make it wrong. It forms into stairs. And they take you to very strange places. Don't ever go up the stairs made of soup. Trust me.
The mountain's interior was hollow, I discovered, and graced with soaring architecture unique to its creators. As with the outer facade, these balconies and galleries could only be reached by those gifted with flight. With only my ruined wings to carry me, this towering labyrinth seemed impassable.
Cutscene.
The object of my quest lay just beyond my grasp. For here, suspended at the apex of the chamber, was the threshold that surely led to the great vampire himself. I didn't know whether Yanos Ordon was the monster depicted in the stronghold, or one of the noble creatures memorialized among the ruins of the ancient vampires. And I didn't care. Demon or angel, he alone held the key to my destiny.
What are you gonna make the soup into this time? A car? Don't be silly. Who's ever heard of a car made of soup? Look at the soup carrying. Yeah, I'm skilled when it comes to soup. Where's the soup gone? Okay, it's gone back to where I got it from. It's fine, it's fine. I didn't spill it. I just put it down. Delicately. Sparkle, sparkle. Hold on, hold on, hold on. No, hold on, hold on. Oh my word. Everybody hold on. Ordon, please. Don't make me laugh, otherwise we're gonna be here for even longer. It's just going through, I swear it's not me. It's Raziel. I'm starting to think it is bad soup. To be fair, I don't think anybody's been here in years, so... I can't believe that I'm gonna say this. But I'm starting to see why Kain took his wings away from him. Because this guy is just... he's a danger to everything. When he's airborne. He really, really is. He just has absolutely no flying sense. You know how when you drive you have to have like road sense? Well, when you sprout wings you have to have flight sense, and he doesn't have it. I know it's harsh and I'm sorry, but just telling you how it is.